last weekend has been anything but peaceful for the Ghaziabad police. Over the last 2 days, two shocking cases have come to the fore in which it has yet again, in fact, gone ahead and raised questions on the Ghaziabad police and on the UP police on the safety and security of women. Now, these two cases that have come to the fore belong to the satellite towns of the national capital, that is Noida and Ghaziabad. The first case emerged on Friday from Noida, where it was being alleged by a woman that she was actually being raped and beaten up by a Blinkit delivery guy. Now, according to sources, initially when the complaint was filed, the woman in her complaint had said that it was the time was approximately around 5 a.m. when she had ordered a few groceries from the grocery delivery app, that is Blinkit. And as soon as the delivery guy reached the spot, he sensed that the girl is alone in her house, and hence he barged into her house. After barging into her house, he started beating her up and eventually went ahead and committed the gruesome crime of rape against her. The case was initially filed and the accused was able to flee from the spot. However, to the credit of the Noida police was able to track the accused down on basis of secret inputs and made sure that he is brought to the books at the earliest. Now, how he was caught is also a very interesting story, because initially the Noida police got those inputs that the accused might be hiding at a place, and when the police team along with its teammates actually reached on the spot, the police personnel reached on the spot, the accused started firing on them. And as soon as the firing started, the police in return fire made sure that the accused is damaged, and hence a bullet was in fact registered on his knee, post which the accused was taken into custody after the encounter. Now, the accused in his initial statements has agreed to all the statements that were given by the woman, and in fact has agreed that he was the person who committed this gruesome crime, and he has now been taken into custody. However, if you see, the background check is something that was not done by the Blinkit delivery app, because in such cases, these delivery guys are delivery partners of the company, and hence an elaborate background check does not happen. And hence it yet again raises the question on the manner in which these hirings are done, these partnerships are done. Why no background check is being done by such apps, be it the food delivery apps or be it the grocery delivery apps? Because there were several other cases that were registered against the accused already, and he was a person who got engrossed, involved with the Blinkit app, and while he was delivering his food, he decided to go ahead and commit such a gruesome crime when he sensed that the woman was alone in her house. And hence it yet again raises a question on the safety and security of women, because Noida, which is known as a concrete jungle, there are several such townships in which the base on which such deliveries happen, or on things on which such deliveries happen, the basic app that is used, these are the apps that are used for grocery delivery, etc. Because most of the people living in these societies belong to nuclear families or live alone, and hence they depend on such apps for their groceries and essentials to be delivered. Now, something like this happening with a food delivery app, with a grocery delivery app, yet again raises questions on the safety and security of the people who actually depend on such apps for their daily needs, for their daily delivery of essentials. On the other hand, a second case also came up, this time in the Ghaziabad district, where a girl who was traveling in an auto in the newly made Delhi-Meerut Expressway, she was in fact being chased by two people on a motorbike, and they tried to snatch her phone from the auto. And when this entire incident was happening, this woman did not let go of her phone, and hence she was also dragged out of that vehicle, which meant that she fell on the ground and sustained gruesome injuries, post which she was admitted to the hospital. In the hospital, after she was undergoing treatment, she was declared dead, as the condition in which she was brought to the hospital was actually very critical. Now, there were two accused in this entire matter. The first one goes by the name of Balli, whereas the second accused goes by the name of Jeetu. Both these accused have previous cases registered against them, and the Ghaziabad police was on the hunt to make sure that both these accused are arrested at the earliest. Now, this incident that happened yesterday morning, the police was able to nab the first accused just hours after that, whereas the second accused was on the run. The second accused was in fact killed this morning in an encounter that broke out between Ghaziabad police and the accused Jeetu. Now, this case that has come to the fore actually yet again shows that how these people who have previous involvement in cases get out on bail instead of going ahead and improving upon themselves, improving their life conditions. They go ahead and make sure that they commit such gruesome crimes, which means that year in and year out, whenever these people go inside the jail cells, come out, they will make sure that they commit another crime, because the fear of the police and the fear of the administration somewhere or the other ends. The second accused, Jeetu, who has been killed in an encounter today by the Ghaziabad police, has at least 13 cases registered against him, including that of Gangster Act as well. And he was on bail for the past few months. In fact, the UP police had also announced a prize money on whosoever person comes out and gives his details. Now, finally, this person whose information was collected by the Ghaziabad police, and when they went ahead and tried to arrest him, he started firing bullets at the Ghaziabad police, post which the police had no option but to go ahead and with this encounter. Now, in this encounter, initially the accused was hurt on his leg, and eventually when he did not stop, he was then shot by the Ghaziabad police, in which he had lost his life. These two incidents that have come to the fore have yet again shocked the conscience of the nation, and yet again have posed this very important question, that if at all women are safe, especially near the National Capital Region, where in 2 days, two gruesome incidents have come to the fore. But credit to the UP police, both these cases were solved within a time span of 24 to 48 hours, making sure that the people who were involved in these gruesome crimes, they were taken into custody, and if at all they were not taken into custody, they were killed in the encounter on the spot. Yet again, the UP police giving a message of zero tolerance of hate against women, of crime against women. So yes, it remains to be seen if at all the UP police, especially the Ghaziabad and the Noida police, will make sure that such crimes that are coming to the fore, especially crimes that are being committed against women from delivery apps, from grocery delivery apps, and crimes, petty crimes such as snatching that have been coming to the fore, that has definitely been on the increase, not only in places like Ghaziabad and Noida, but also in the national capital of Delhi as well. We have seen that several such cases happen day in and day out. Now, what needs to be done is to make sure that a strict law is made for people who are involved in such petty crimes, because due to these petty crimes, like these accused, the people actually get confidence to go ahead and commit larger crimes, commit bigger crimes as well. And this is something that has been seen in both these cases that have been solved by the UP police. Over the next few days, the UP police is going to continue with its investigation in both these cases. The Noida police initially will complete its investigation in the accusation that has been made by the girl of rape and harassment. The accused has been arrested, and we are expecting that within the next 1 month or so, the charge sheet would be filed in this entire matter. Whereas the other case, which has been investigated by the Ghaziabad police, in which both the accused have been have had to face an encounter. The first one was arrested after the encounter, whereas the second accused, who had 13 cases against him, Jeetu, he was actually killed in that encounter. The police are also going to make a final report in this entire matter, and the main focus of the UP police is now to make sure that the charge sheet is made in such an airtight manner that both these accused are punished with the strictest of law, making sure that an example is set out of both these persons, so that if anyone even thinks of doing something like this to women who are traveling alone, or to women who are staying at their home alone, they get an example and they be scared of committing or even thinking of committing any sort of such crime.